Hi guys, welcome to Theresa's channel. In this video, I'm going to show you my yoga flow or my yoga flow routine that I normally teach to my class. I've started videoing my yoga flow simply because my yoga flow sometimes can be quite long. So one flow can consist of three or four mini flows. So for example, flow 1 can consist of a couple of yoga poses, and same thing with flow number 2 and with flow number 3. So it can consist of multiple yoga poses linked together, and by the end of the class, we'll combine flow 1, 2, and 3. And we just flow it until we come to Savasana. So that's one reason that I videoed my yoga flow routine. Secondly, I can never remember my yoga flow. So no flow is the same for any class that I teach. So for example, before the class, I'll plan it in my head and I'll teach it. And then the next day, I can never remember my own flow. So I have to re-choreograph and rethink for the next class. Also, for a specific class, depends on the students and depends on their levels. I have to adjust and modify. So no flows and no routine is the same for the classes that I teach. So this videoing my flow helps me with my routine, I guess. So I remember my choreography, my flow, and also it might help you and might interest you. So on that note, let's get started. So this is the one big master flow, but I'm going to show you 3 mini flows. So we'll start with all fours. So you're on your all fours, knees about hip width apart. So we're going to start with lifting your right leg up. Exhale, knees to your chest. And then again, right leg up and knees to your chest. Tuck your left toes under and come to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knees to your chest. And then inhale and exhale. Stepping forwards. When you inhale, crescent lunge. So crescent lunge, remember tailbones down. You can bend the back knees, hugging in, ribcage in. Exhale, arrowhead. And then crescent lunge. And come to your Dekasana. So Dekasana is more like a back bend. So even your back leg is not high, it's fine, but a little bit more back bending. So collarbone and chest bone to the front of the mat. And from here, come to your stork pose, left knees up. And back to Dekasana, exhale. And from here, we're going to take a Garuda Asana or pigeon variation. So we can have your Garuda Asana arm and pigeon variation, or take your Garuda Asana. And then inhale, we're going to extend back to Dekasana. And then stepping back to Warrior 2. And remember, Warrior 2, your hips space slightly diagonal and not to the side. Slightly diagonal, so it means you external rotate your front leg, so you can internal rotate your back leg. Flip to reverse. Now from here, we're gonna come back to lunge. Take your chaturanga. Inhale and exhale, downward dog. And you repeat that to the left with your left knees up. So let's go ahead and do that. Left knees, inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Tuck your right toes under, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knees to your chest, tiger curl. Inhale and exhale. Stepping forward, rise up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it to Dekasana. Inhale, stork pose. Exhale, back to Dekasana. Now take your Garuda Asana or pigeon variation. So left underneath right arm. Take your Garuda Asana or pigeon variation. Release, back to Dekasana. Stepping back, warrior two, flip reverse, and windmill your arms. Take your chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so that's flow number one. So now we're going to continue with flow number two. So starting with downward dog. Right leg lift. Exhale, knees to your chest, tiger curl, stepping forward. So we come to where we left our warrior two here. Flip reverse. Now take both arms up and then take it to Skandasana, to the back of the mat. So toes out, heels in. So option Skandasana low or high. It depends on your yoga practice. And then we take Skandasana to the top of the mat. And then we face the front through lunge. Lunge twist, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Sweep. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your right knees, right hip up. Bend both knees to land softly for your wild thing. Inhale. Exhale. Take it to fallen triangle. So right leg extend. And take your chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. And same thing with the left. Inhale. I might face this way so you don't just see my back. So left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knees to your chest. Stepping forward, straight away we come to your warrior two. Flip reverse. Now take both arms up. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Toes out, heels in. And inhale. Exhale. Skandasana to the front of the mat. We're going to turn to the front of the mat through lunge. Lunge twist, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Sweep left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend left knees, left hip up to the sky. Bend both knees. Carefully catch wild thing. And then flip, Holland triangle. You extend your left leg. And plank, take your chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so that's flow number two. So the last flow is, so let's start with here. That's the top of the mat. So we have your right leg out and left foot to the inner thigh. So you're going to use your right hand, right arm, and left foot. You're going to come to this like a wild thing, lifting your hips up. And you're going to drop left knees to the floor. And then you're going to use your left arm to lift your hips up. So more like a side plank variation. So again, we're going to tuck this under, lower your hips. Left foot down, lift your hips up. And then left knees down for like a side plank variation. From here, spine nice and straight, Parigurasana, side stretch. And stretch all the way. Good, and come to the top of the mat through your lunge. Sweep the right leg, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knees to the outside of your right elbow. Take it to continuous, so bend the elbow. And shift your weight forward, lift back leg. And upward facing dog. And downward dog. Good, same thing with the left. So let's have your left foot. Let's have this to the front. This is the front of the mat now. So have your left foot in front, like this. So grounding your right foot left hand, right foot, left hand. So you're gonna lift your hips up. So this is now the top of the mat and your left leg. Okay, this will all make sense at the end. So lifting your hips up and lower. Right knees down. So you're gonna take it to like a side plank variation. Just one more time, just so you can get used to it. So right foot down, hips up, and right knees down, and hips up. Good. From here, it's like a side plank variation. So you bringing your spine nice and straight. Right arm up, side bend, side stretch. And stretch either way. Good. We're gonna come to the top of the mat through your lunge. Left leg lift, inhale. Exhale, left knees to the outside of your left elbow. Bend both elbows, take it to continue. And upward facing dog, inhale. And exhale. Okay, so that's flow 1, 2, and 3. So when we combine it, it will look like this. Make sure you inhale and exhale. So I'll just demonstrate one side. So coming to your all four. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This will be a bit slower, by the way. Exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, inhale. Here the transition is lower. Paschimottanasana, exhale, inhale. Get ready for this variation. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming to the front of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Take your continue. Exhale. Upward inhale. Exhale. So that's right leg, and then you continue that with the left. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it with music, and first couple of beats, first couple of music is just my own dance creation. You may follow it or you may not, or just watch and enjoy it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.